How's it going, guys? It's Cass. Unfortunately, I am currently being held hostage by a map boss. I cannot do enough damage to kill it. It will literally just continue to regen health. Even if you get it to like half health, it'll start regenning faster. So it's really cool. I can't leave the zone. I can't portal out. I can't, well, I can log out, but if I log out, it just puts me straight back in the same zone. So I am basically stuck here until until I lose my instance. Hopefully that won't be super long, but it's just going to take however long it's going to take, unfortunately. But in that time frame, I thought I would make a small update and talk about some of the changes of the build and talk about my new POB. So currently I am playing Gas Arrow, Toxic Growth, same style of build, but I have changed it up a bit. I'm using Corrosion to get Armor Break, and then I'm using Armor Explosion. However, there is an issue here. If you don't have a 5th socket, you do not want to use Armor Explosion right away. You want to use Comorbidity, or I think it's called Excessive Poison now, in order to get an extra poison stack. The reason why that is because if you use your Gas Arrow, you can get your Armor Break. However, after you use your Toxic Growth applies a much more damaging poison, so it no longer armor breaks. So you have to make sure that you have an extra poison stack from your Gas Arrow in order to consistently get armor breaks. I am currently using Heft, Conk Effect, and Exploit Weakness. Honestly, I don't think I need Heft. I think realistically I'm probably going to use Deadly Poisons instead, or maybe even Close Combat. I'm still not 100% sure which one I want to use instead of that. I have to test both of them, but unfortunately I am being held hostage, so I can't. I will make an updated POB that has the tree extended a little bit more. I've started to move more towards crit nodes and more towards some of the extra poison stuff, and I'm starting to move towards the companion stuff as well. For your companion, I'm using one that has Pride Aura. This aura doesn't really give me that much extra damage. It's like 1 or 2% damage, if even. So you could use like Haste Aura instead also. I haven't gotten to the nodes on the tree that give you more damage with your increases of damage also apply to you from your companion yet. Once I do, that's going to be what really pushes the companion aspect of this build slightly higher. Overall, the damage of the build is pretty good. It's kind of hard to see on this guy because obviously he's just fucking healing infinitely, but it's still pretty strong. The last portion of the campaign was super smooth for me. The only issues that I had was when I had a low damage bow, upgraded the bow, and was pretty smooth sailing from there. All in all, this build's been pretty strong. I will have a link to the updated POB, and then hopefully in probably like 3 or 4 days, I'll have a full build guide with basically everything hashed out for the build. But for the time, well, that's if I ever get out of here, I guess. But hopefully after a couple hours, I can actually play the game again. But that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.